And that's why I like watching my blues when I got time on my hands and ain't got work today. I don't have to worry about streaming what's coming on Netflix or leaving. Everything's always on these little discs in tight little snap covers. And that's why I love watching my blues. My blues. Ma Blues is a copyright by Twitter user @KimFall. That's UL, not two L's. Hey, recappers! How you doing? Welcome back to the GCap recap. I'm GCap. I think depending on the day. And I'm so excited that you've joined me for a second special edition of Ma Blues. What'd you think of that theme song? I think that's going to be a mainstay from now on. No, I don't know. It's very interesting from my own view that just to go ahead and just kind of talk naturally to you guys and share some of my blues that I'm very excited about and DVDs that I was very excited to share with you and to share some stories and all that. And I only got through half of them because the thing damn near ran a half an hour. So I have the rest of them that I was going to review with you today and open them and let's just get into it. Let's just get into it so I can keep these videos moving a little bit. So the only rules of this versus my other GCap recap videos are we're not going to review a movie. I went and I made some purchases to Amazon around Valentine's Day with the sales. I got a bunch of packages in because of the snowstorm at different times. I wasn't able to track what I brought in. I had a bunch of them. I put them behind the bar. I moved some things around. So I've been, every video I'm going to, every Blu-ray or DVD that I'm going to pull out and open, I don't know which one I'm opening at the time. And I don't, that's kind of like rule number one is, yes, it's going to be impromptu and new for me. I'm in the past. You know what it is. You can read the description right there because you're in the future. Since you're in the future, though, if you have any solid bet tips on the NBA or NHL games, let me know so I can be rich, Biff Tannen style. I'll give you 20%. But also, so that's, so it's going to be totally new to me. I don't know what these are. Number two, all right, this little subset of the GCap recap is titled My Blues. I need my blues, bro. Gotta have my blues. Got my blues. So, if it's a DVD, it's still my blue because we don't say my D because I do not want to get canceled. All right, this is too new to get canceled. And then the last one is obviously just have fun. Subscribe if you have not, please. Like and subscribe if you like this video. Let me know if you like this little sidetrack of a series to change things up. Let me know if you feel about that. Also, please, if you haven't subscribed yet, I'm almost at the 50 subscriber goal that I have. And remember, in my last video, I changed it from getting a $20 gift card to $50 Amazon gift card. So I got to reach 50 for you to get 50. It's the 50 for 50 campaign. I randomly select somebody after I hit 50 subscribers, and you're gonna get 50 virtual Amazonian dollars, so that you too can buy your blues. They're not my blues, they're your blues. Need your blues, bro. You need your blues. So there you go. So let's get into it. All right. Let me see here. I'll grab this dude. Yeah, so I can never see what they are, so that's kind of cool. This is packed very well. Amazon does do a good job at packing. Let me see. Oh, I have something exciting to share with you. So I've upgraded. I've upgraded from my blade. I've upgraded to a new, more useful blade. That's not that. This is it. My new blade I could open, so hopefully it'll there's more of a chance that I'm gonna cut myself and bleed because we're live, pal. So I'm not gonna stop to edit this. So let me see here. I'm gonna open it. Oh, I might not even need this. Oh, it figures. Yeah, no, this sucks. All right, I'm gonna do it this way. Once again, GCap. More interesting than the unveiling is my battle against Amazon packaging. Make sure I don't cut myself. Put that there for now. I'm excited, guys. Let's see what I got. Ooh, it's a double. Let me see. Packed very well. Oh yes, my blues. They live. They live. Yeah, this is the newest one. My the reason I got this is part of that sale I told you all about in the first video. So the reason I went and got this one, purchased this one, is because the one that I have now is a very first They Live DVD. It's one of those ones you put in the machine and you hit play. It just goes to the movie. There's no trailers. There's nothing. There's nothing. It's very, very bare bones disc. I haven't upgraded for a while. I watched it maybe like a few months ago, and it just looks bad. And I'm like, this was on like some kind of super sale. It's still like, it still runs around $40. So I got like half of that, and I'm excited. It has. I mean, I love Roddy Piper. I mean, like, look, I got like a Roddy Piper freaking lighter, for God's sakes, that I kept. Because I love him. I love Hot Rod. I miss him. And I mean, and this movie this is one of my favorite movies. There's a whole commentary with him and Carpenter, which is awesome, and all this other cool stuff that I've never seen. So I don't know if some of this stuff was in subsequent DVD releases or if they made another Blu-ray. I don't know. I'm not a historian like on this stuff like some of you guys are. But I wanted it for myself, and I'm super excited, and I can't wait. I mean, I love this movie. So you know about this movie, right? So Roddy Piper plays a homeless guy. He's down on his luck. His name is Nada, which is kind of cool. he's like nothing. He's like nobody. He's nobody, but he's everyone. And yeah, he finds out that this homeless camp that he's at, which is a front for this group of rebels that have exposed that all of the rich, like the Illuminati, are aliens from another planet trying to hold us down, us humans down. So, and you're able to see them with these you're able to see them with these little sunglasses or whatever. So yeah, like he gets woke. I guess in his peak he finds out about this, and yeah, now they're trying to take him out because the aliens want to take him out because they don't want this news getting around. I love this movie. The score is great. Keith David, Shout Factory release. So yeah, I bought that. I kind of know, like, sort of like I bought some other ones that I didn't review last time that I'm expecting from them. So this is a good one to start with. I'm excited. I can't wait to watch it. Watch it in all of its glory, and probably with the I'm really excited about the commentary. So I think I throw my other one away. It's bad. It skips a lot. It's not great. Which one we got here? Oh wow. These movies are kind of like, these kind of movies for me are like two in the same. Another first run DVD I have of it. You put it in the machine, you put it in the DVD player, it just starts. There's no trailers, there's nothing. Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight. I should have upgraded this a long time ago. I love this movie. My blues. I'm so glad I got this. I'm sure most of you probably, I would hope, have seen this or at least have heard of it. But Tales from the Crypt put out, I think, 3 movies, major motion pictures. The second one was Bordello of Blood. I can't remember what the third one is. One friend was telling me it was, I can't remember now, but this is the first one they put out, Demon Knight. And I love this movie. It's directed by Ernest Dickerson, who you've probably heard me in some GCap recap videos go off about the guy. I love his style. He used to be Spike Lee's cinematographer, and the filters and the way he shoots and everything is just, it's awesome. And he did Juice, which I love. Juice Juice on Blue is going to be like my next target. Like I definitely need to upgrade that one. So yeah, this movie, in short, is about William Sadler, who he's in freaking everything, but like I know him best for playing Death in the Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. So yeah, he's on the run from Billy Zane, who's hunting him down, and William Sadler locks himself. I don't remember character's name. Sorry. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I go in and out. He goes into this boarding house, and there's a bunch of other. He's trying to hide out, and there's a bunch of other people there. It's like CCH Pounder, Jada Pinkett, or Pinkett, however you say her name. Thomas Hayden Church plays Lowell from Wings, who I love. He's in there. What's his name? Charles Fleischman. The guy that does Roger Rabbit. So he's in there. Well, all these people are in there, and Billy Zane is able to like track him down, and he's working with the cops. Billy Zane, they think he's he's pretty much told them that William Sadler stole something from him, and at the beginning of the movie, you almost think like Billy Zane's the good guy and William Sadler's the bad guy, but Billy Zane is this like dark demon overlord that is trying to get this religious artifact from William Sadler, who is trying to protect it, because if Billy Zane gets it, he can essentially bring us into like the apocalypse. Billy Zane's able to basically like have his own army of the dead and the people in the boarding house, if he's able to tempt them, and kind of like almost like a Satan devil kind of role. If he's able to like tempt them and turn them, he can use them to try to get the artifact, try to get into the boarding house, because they're all in lockdown. Really, really cool flick. It's not a very long flick. It has a really great opening with Filter's "Hey Man, Nice Shot." I love that song. I've never owned this on Blu-ray, and I have an old copy, and I saw this was available, so as part of the special, and it was like a no-brainer for me. I'm like, it's time to get something else. I mean, there's I really want to hear the commentary from Ernest Dickerson. I don't think I've ever heard any of the commentaries from any of the DVDs or Blu-rays that he's done, but I'm really, really, really interested in seeing what kind of special features are on there, but watching the movie, Blu-ray style, my blues, and also, being able to check out the Ernest Dickerson's commentary. I'm super, super, super excited about that. I love that guy. I think he's great. He did Dexter, some episodes of Dexter as well. I love Dexter. So, all right, so that, you're right. Yeah, that takes care of that. It's my last box. Yeah, I spent like a freaking all kinds of money. Like a crazy person. Jeez, I don't want to cut myself. Although maybe if I do cut myself, it'll get me some more hits. This is packed in real well. Alright. Very, very good, by the way, that I upgraded to this from this. Very smart of me. More playing out this time. Right, so what's the first one? I want to look at all of them. Oh, wow. Okay. We go from one to another. I got the DVD of Colors. This is directed by Dennis Hopper. Ice-T did the theme song for it. Stars Sean Penn and Robert Duvall. Sean Penn's like a young, hot new cop who rides along now and becomes partners with a long-standing veteran played by Robert Duvall. And it's their interactions with the LA gangs. Very, very, very interesting movie. I've seen this movie a ton of times, but I've never owned it. It's just crazy, I always, I used to catch it on Prime, or it was always on Showtime or HBO. It was always somewhere. I'd always catch it, but then there's just been this long run of the past few years where I just have not seen it. And if it was available streaming, I just totally missed it. So I really wanted to get it, just kind of like it. And it was freaking dirt cheap. And I could, considering this is like a legit movie, I mean, I want to say, I could be wrong. You can correct me. Like I say, these are all off the shooting from the hip here, but I believe this was up for recognition by the Academy. I think that's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, this doesn't it doesn't really come with anything. It's just a bare bones movie, which is fine. I mean, like, I don't need this in Blu-ray. It's not like Sean Penn puts on his glasses and I like, oh, there's, that scene was shot too dark. This is pretty good. It's a very interesting movie, very, very powerful movie. It has a twist ending, hell of a twist ending. But it's a good one. So this movie's from 1988. So yeah, I didn't get to do that with the last movies. I'll do that at the end. Yes, this is cool. I'm looking forward to, like I said, Dennis Hopper freaking directed it. I mean, Dennis Hopper directed a cop movie about gangs. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's very well done. It's very well done. I wonder what else Dennis Hopper did. I don't even remember if he directed any other movies I'm not thinking of, or I don't know. But let's move on, please. I want to keep dragging on this. Oh, wow. Okay. Never owned this. Streets of Fire from 1984. This is another one. I can never find this movie streaming or anything for years. It's done by Walter Hill, who did one of my favorites, The Warriors. That kind of style of movie. A lot of action-packed, kind of almost comic book, or a graphic novel kind of a flick, but I dig it. I dig it a lot. I'm like, gosh, man, I'm excited. I can't wait to check this out. Okay, so for those of you who haven't seen it, all right, it's kind of like one of these things. It's kind of like that movie Above the Rim. When you ask people about Above the Rim, people have they're like sometimes like, Above the Rim, huh? But if you mention Warren G's Regulate, they're like, oh yeah, and I tell them like, yeah, that's like the theme from that movie. That's where that's from. That's why Regulate's a thing. So kind of like this. This movie would probably be mostly known for the soundtrack. Remember a lot of these songs from this movie were on the radio. The most famous one that probably everybody can know of is I Can Dream About You. I can dream about you. Great song, right? Yeah, it's from this movie. So I'll tell you a little bit about it, and then I'll go into what the disc, what's on the disc here. It's Diane Lane plays a famous, I guess it was like a rock singer, not a pop singer, and she's kidnapped by William Dafoe and he's this whole, he doesn't even have a gang. He has a gang army. All huge amounts of people follow him, but they kidnap her. And unfortunately for William Dafoe, who thinks he kind of runs the town because everyone's, kind of scared to enter his little commune area or do anything about it, like the police and all the townsfolk, from where she grew up, everyone's kind of scared to do anything. Her ex-boyfriend comes back into town, and he's a soldier for fortune, I guess is the way to describe it. He was in the military, and it's played by Michael Pare, who plays Eddie and the Cruisers. Man, gosh, what happened to that guy? He did some cool movies. I mean, he's great as Eddie, and he's great in this movie as well. Yeah, so he's in there, and he's the only one with enough balls to go and rescue her. And Rick Moranis is her boyfriend, her current boyfriend. He's like a music producer, but he's like her boyfriend too. And he hires him to go in there and save her. I love Rick Moranis. Yeah, so he's in that too. Bill Paxton's in this. There's a lot of as I mentioned, William Dafoe. It's a really cool movie. It's a really cool movie when it's a great soundtrack. Very different from The Warriors, where I feel like The Warriors was very fast paced. This one, when it's action hits, but you could tell Walter Hill's having a little bit of fun because it plays off a bunch of different genres. So You know, say it's like there's action involved. It's very much like a graphic novel. It's a musical. It's lots of things. But it's a very, very cool movie if you haven't seen it. I would definitely. I don't know. I have not. I could be wrong. Like I said, shooting from the hip. I would have if I saw this, and I've got like freaking almost every streaming service. I mean, hell, even if I would have saw this on Crackle with the commercials, I would have watched it because I haven't seen this in a while. But I love this movie, and I'm glad that I actually went and bought this on Blu-ray. Let me see what's on here. I mean, you've got the movie, and it's two. God, it's 2 discs. Wow. So there's 2 discs. So yeah, the disc with the movie. The second disc has a making of with Michael Pare, Amy Madigan, Deborah Van Valkenburg. I hope I said her name right. She's in the Warriors, so she's that connection to Walter Hill. She's in that as well. I knew I was forgetting somebody. The music videos are in here. 5 in capitals, vintage featurettes. Ooh, those vintage featurettes. I don't know what those are. This is definitely GCap recapable. But I mean, I won't shit on it. I like this movie. It's fun. It's a fun movie. Fun movie. Hell of a soundtrack. Hell of a soundtrack. So anyway, there you go. Streets of Fire from 1984. Down to my last 2. My last 2 blues. My last 2 blues, brah. My blues. My 2 blues. Yes. Give a shout out to my buddy. Very good friend of mine. John Squires, Mr. at Freddy in Space himself. I love My Bloody Valentine, the original. I've never owned. I had it on VHS. Once again, it was one of those Blockbuster those Blockbuster previously viewed ones you could get for $5. I remember it was in crap condition, but I wound up losing that over time. I was able to see, a friend of mine let me borrow, I believe it was the DVD of My Bloody Valentine that had all the uncut gore that was in it, but it's so dark. Like I couldn't see shit. It has all the uncut gore in it, so I'm super excited about that. Old TV spots, radio spots. There's 2 discs, another dual disc. And I'm sure some of you aficionados out there have owned this one and have raged about it, and I see why. I'm excited. I'm excited to experience this myself. There's the disc 1 is the theatrical. Disc 2 is the uncut version. So very cool. I'm excited. They didn't have there was a special edition that came with the little Axel figure and all that, but I missed the boat. But I still got my blues. Appreciate the nudge at Freddy in Space for getting that, because I know I'm gonna dig that. I can't wait. That's what's my last one. It's my time check here, man. It's getting pretty late. Oh, all right. Well, don't need that anymore. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Yeah, this is another shout release. My buddy at Shit Movie Fest let me borrow this. God, like in the summer when the 3rd one came out, you know, and I watched it, and it has all these. Yeah, it's you know, it has both movies on there. I think it obviously came out. Sorry, it obviously came out before the 3rd one came out, but it's they have these great features. I watched freaking everything. But yeah, let me borrow it, and it was pretty pricey at the time, all the way up till this sale, which kind of cut this thing. I mean, this became almost like very, very, very affordable. And, you know, I knew it was going to be the day I was going to have to give it back to him. Thanks that Shit Movie Fest for letting me borrow it for like a freaking year. But it was so good, and it was something I'd watch again. And I love Bill and Ted. I love Bill and Ted. I love everything. I love the 3rd movie. So, you know, if you don't like it, I don't know how people felt about the 3rd one overall, but I mean, I love Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I love Bogus Journey. They're two very, very different movies about the same two people. Much like how the third one is in vein with the other two, but a very different movie itself. But this has a lot of like very, very cool features. I know it's not. I mean, this disc I think might have come out a few years ago, but I don't know. I didn't own it, and I couldn't wait to get it. I love it. A lot of good stuff on it. I'm sure like they're gonna release a steel book with all three and with this stuff and more. But you know what? At least I got this for the meantime, because I'm very excited about this. I mean, I can go on and on about Bill and Ted, but I think everybody's seen Bill and Ted, know what it's about. So my last my hit count in the order in which they were received is They Live from 1998, I believe. I got that. I have Colors, also from 1998 or 1988, 1998. Yeah. Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight, 1995. Streets of Fire, Blu-ray, My Blue, 1984. My Bloody Valentine's Collector's Edition. Pumped about this from 1981. And then yeah, Bill and Ted's two movies. So what's it, 88 and 91. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please like this video if you like it. Leave a comment. Let me know if I messed up anything on any of these reviews. Let me know if you have some of these. Let me know if you like some of these, or if you're disappointed, or if I made some good buys, or what. You remember, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Same handle, at GCap Recap. Very easy. Remember to subscribe and like this video for more chances to win my giveaway. Got to get to 50. Almost there. I'm in the 30s right now. 50 for 50. And now I'll leave you with my closing song for the special edition of the GCap Recap. These blues, it's time to take them and return to the store. There it is. Return to the store. Oh, come on, return to the store. Hello, Coles. I don't want these blues anymore. You lied to me. All those delivery times you said were untrue. You lied to me. Yes, I tracked. Yes, I tracked. You lied to me. And Amazon, you know I die for you. You lied to me. Now they're going back. Now they're going back. Whatever. Sit, Koopy, sit. Good dog. Ah, blues.